Hey YouTube, Daryl Babineau, investor-focused agent, also an investor. Today I want to explain to you guys what the N.O.I is in the deal. So, net operating income. But before we start, please subscribe, hit the bell to get notified for the next video that comes out, to follow along. Okay, let's dive in. So the net operating income, it's pretty simple. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on it. It's income minus expenses will equal your NOI. So let's say, you buy a $500,000 asset and you want to know the NOI of that asset you're purchasing. You're going to get the income, which will be your rent roll, parking, if you're charging for parking, laundry, if there's laundry on site, and any other service you're providing with that asset as well. And then minus all the expenses on that asset. So that's going to be property taxes, utilities, insurance, etc. And that income minus that expense will give you your NOI. So keep in mind that after you calculate the income minus expenses, you got to make sure you do not include the debt, which is your mortgage. There's too many variables for the mortgage, depending on the person getting the debt or the institution you're getting it from. So the mortgage is not included in your expenses. Just keep that in mind. We don't want you to think your NOI is smaller than it actually is. So these are three key factors that you do want to include in your expenses in your NOI to get the true NOI. Most real estate agents or sellers choose or choose not to provide these numbers sometimes. They could be variable depending on the asset, the location, and whatnot. So keep in mind, here's three extra expenses that you'll have that you want to include in your NOI. So your PPM, which will be your property management fees, those could range from 5% to 10%, 12%, depending on what the services provide. So you're going to want to include that in your expenses. Maintenance as well, depending how much maintenance you think you're going to need for a percentage in the building. I usually range it from 3% to 5%. So you're going to want to add that as well to your expenses. So last but not least, we have vacancy. So with vacancy, you want to include that in your NOI for units that might go vacant throughout the year, or there's another term you use, occupied vacancy, which is when a tenant is occupying the unit but not paying. So you want to be covered for that, and that'll give you your true NOI, and that's what you want to come up with having true numbers to analyze the deal properly. Okay, everyone, now to wrap this video up, we know that NOIs are super important. You're going to see them in every deal you analyze. And if you don't see them, obviously, there's a problem. But yeah, anyways, I want you guys to remember two key points. When you're doing the NOI, it does not include your debt or mortgage. And also, the other point is make sure to calculate these three items in your expenses. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.